Probably the most common question I get when people learn that I'm schizophrenic is, what is a schizophrenic episode like? What is a psychotic episode like? And obviously, I don't speak for all schizophrenics. People are going to have different experiences. So just, disclaimer, keep in mind, you know, everybody's experience is going to be different, but I'm going to try my best to explain mine, and hopefully mine will be similar to whatever you're watching this for, your friend, your family, whatever, or even you. So for me, a schizophrenic episode starts out with intense paranoia. You can be sitting at home doing whatever, and all of a sudden you feel like there's someone in your home. Or not even you feel like somebody's in your home, you know there's somebody in your home. You know somebody's trying to get you. And it is one of the most intense fears that you can ever have. You are totally convinced that somebody is in your house, somebody's trying to kill you, somebody's looking for you. And the paranoia stays for the entire time, but after a few minutes of paranoia, you start to see things. And what I see, and actually from what I've talked to other schizophrenics, what they see commonly is people without faces. And you look around, sometimes they're only there for a split second, but it's a person, and they look completely normal except for their face is just completely black. It's like a shadow. And that on top of the paranoia, scares you to death. It's absolutely terrifying to see these creatures and to think that there's somebody in your house. And it's one of the most terrifying experiences you can ever have. And everywhere you look, you see these, I call them shadow people. I don't really know why, I guess because their faces are just a shadow. But you look, they're there, and then they're gone. And then comes the auditory hallucinations. These range incredibly. They can be anything. But a lot of times you start hearing, for me, a lot of times it's laughter. I start hearing children's laughter. And usually after that, they start to become, I'm losing the word. I don't want to say evil, but they're not good. They start telling you to harm yourself. And you might think that you're a strong person, you don't get influenced by what other people say, but when you start hearing, every day, or not every day, but you start hearing somebody say, cut yourself, slit your wrist, put a bag over your head, swallow those pills, and you just hear that repetitively. On top of, you're seeing these things that are terrifying you. You think there's somebody in your house, and you start hearing, to put a bag over your head. Basically, you start to break down, almost. You get to the point where you can't take it. And then, as soon as it starts, it all kind of stops. All at once, it was there and now it's gone. And the few minutes afterwards, you're still terrified. You're waiting, okay, when are they going to come back? Are they going to come back? And they just don't. As soon as they came, they left. And in there, you're still kind of distraught. Because it's still quite a terror. You just went through something terrifying. The most you can do is just kind of lay there because, even though you're physically, fine, your emotional energy is just spent trying to resist the fear. If you've ever been in true fear, you understand how much it can be taxing. So, you just kind of lay there for a few minutes trying to regain your strength. And then, I guess, you go on. Normal life. So if you're watching this because your family member or friend has schizophrenia, I hope this was very informative in trying to explain to you what they're going through. Obviously, their experience might be different from mine. It probably is different from mine. And if you're watching this just out of curiosity, then I hope this was informative as to, what schizophrenia is like. If you want to hear more about schizophrenia, then remember to subscribe, because I do plan on posting videos about once a week explaining, what life with schizophrenia is like. Thank you for watching and or listening. I guess listening is a better term. And I guess I'll see you next week.